Hello, my name is Catherine. Welcome back to my channel, Mimi Plans and Knits. Today we're going to do something new again. We are going to set up, I was actually wondering what I wanted to do for my budget planner. I'm really liking what I've been using in my purse, but not what I've been using. So I've been throwing this in my purse. And I thought, for my desk planner, because I really like the layout of the Aura Estelle, I started picking through what I had. I have an undated, it's the complete weekly vertical A5 size. It's from Aura Estelle. I've had it in my stash, and I thought, because I like the way it is. So it's got the month here, and then you have your week, and then you have your 2 pages, and then you have your next week. I really like that. I like it in the A5. Actually, no, sorry, it's the A6 that I was throwing in my purse, but I wish it was taller. But I like the B6 slim size in my purse because I find the week size is just a little bit narrow. So anyway, I was looking online and I was looking at the B6 size, and I thought, wait, don't order. You have an A5 upstairs that you could try for maybe the rest of this year instead of using my cousin. And we could try that. So here I am. We are going to date the month of May. We're going to start with May, and we're going to set it up for my budget, and we're going to try it out and see if we like it. Now, I'm really hoping next year, because I was thinking of using an A5 as my memory planner, I kind of would like to have a B6, I think. So I don't know, but because this is the year of using all the planners, we are going to try and see if I can use this literally as my catch-all desk planner with my budget, my plans, everything all in one. So that's what we're going to try. Don't hold me to anything, but that's what we're going to try. Let's see. May 1st is on Thursday. Today is actually Wednesday, and I was thinking I had to get my budget going, and I was looking at my planner that I've been using, and it's just like, ugh, let's try something else. So that's what we're going to do. We are going to try something else and see how we like it. So instead of using my cousin this week, we're going to get this one set up. The first week that we will put will be this week that we're in right now in here. But for my budget, we're going to get May going in here. So my teeth are whistling quite a bit today, so you'll have to excuse that. I had to go back to the dentist today. I broke a power chain twice. So right now, they are whistling a little bit, but hopefully we only have another couple of appointments. I have 3 more appointments started. One is on the 8th, so the 8th here, and then one more in June if we need it. I so hope that we don't, because I am so over this. So how is everyone? My nephew's dog was missing this week. He has a husky dog who he likes to run. And they take him in the woods with them, and he usually sticks pretty close. They go with wheelers, and he loves to chase and run in the woods. And they have a camp, like it takes, I don't know, 2.5 hours by wheeler to get in there. and they were coming out of the woods, and he was ahead and back and whatever, and he disappeared, and of course he didn't come back. And anyway, they had to leave. They couldn't find him. They had to leave. So my sister and I went every morning before work out around where he had left them and called him and looked for him. And I went in the evening, and my sister went during the day while I was at work, and my nephew went out a couple times. So today he was out there 2 nights. Today my nephew went out with the wheeler and went way back to the camp. And sure enough, he had gone way back to the camp. He knows, I guess, where the camp is. And he waited at the camp for them to come find him, which was good because we were really starting to worry because he had been gone for 2 nights, that I couldn't see any footprints or anything around, like he hadn't come out of the woods. And we could only walk in so far, but I was getting ready to go out with my side-by-side because they were out fishing. But yeah, my nephew went out today, and sure enough, there he was waiting for them at the camp. So they had left like their sweater there and stuff so that if he would smell it either in the park where they park to go in to the camp or whatnot. But he was smart enough. He went to the camp and waited for them there because we were worried that he would come out to the road and not know which way to go. But so I would drive like up the road looking for him in case he had made it to someone's yard or something like that. And luckily he knew how to find the camp, so thank goodness for that. So this is May. We are going to use some of these to make it pretty. I'm going to put it down here. Oops. So this planner, if it works out the way I hope that it does, would be a really good catch-all for me next year. So that's what we're going to do. So while I am on this monthly, I'm going to write down, do I want to put this here? A lot of times here I like to write down extra payments, so I don't know. I'm not going to put that there yet because on my monthly view there might be some things that I want to see. So in green, this will be Joel's pay. I'm not going to write in the amounts. So Joel will get paid here. And I will get paid, I'll have to look on my calendar. I don't have it written down. Well, I have it written down here, but I don't think I have the days right. I usually get paid on the Wednesday, and whatever I get paid here is for the week before. So like when I get paid, I'm going to put them here on Wednesdays, but we're always a week behind. So I will write my amount. So these are going to be paychecks that go in. Then with red, let me see, where's my, okay, on the 3rd, and it's usually give or take. So if it's the 3rd, it might be here. We have a bank fee that comes out. And on the 6th, that's a Tuesday, so probably it will come out. There's a fee that comes out there. Now, my car payment, I think today, let me check. Mine comes out every 2 weeks regardless. So, where's my last payment? I should have one on the 9th. Is it the 9th? No, the 30th. Yep, the 30th. Let me see. Try and get them as close to the days as I can. So if it's the 30th, which is a Wednesday, skip the 7th, it'll be the 14th. Okay, so we will have that. So I drive a Nissan, and that means my payment will come out here. Then on it's the 7th, yeah, it should be the 7th, we have an insurance payment. On the 10th, which is Saturday, sometimes it'll be the Friday, sometimes it will be the Monday. We're going to put that there. The 17th, it's the same thing. It will either be Friday or Monday. On the 6th, which doesn't matter what day it is, I have an auto Visa payment. I have it set up because it's $350. I have bills that come out automatically, and they come out and they come off of my Visa. So my Visa, I have a payment that covers them. But just to make sure I check that they are coming out, let me see. On the 4th, it's a Prime channel that will come out. And let me see. I know there's a couple more. I just have to find the date that they come out. If you can hear Charlie barking downstairs, I apologize. He is just... Oh, that's actually Ellie. She does not eat well. Oh, it's not IA. My goodness, that's a Prime channel. She's not a big eater, so I put them each in their crate to eat their supper, and then that way everybody has free time to eat. And she doesn't really, she would go, I don't know how long without eating. So I put them each in their pen, and I give them, you know, a half hour, 45 minutes to eat. And then I go get them and bring them outside. And a lot of times she has not finished her supper. It is ongoing. I don't know who battles more, me or her. But I do try to make her eat. On the 23rd, we have a Prime channel. She's just a tiny Pomeranian. She only weighs 5 pounds. And I'm always scared that she's not going to get enough. And... yeah, so I do put them in there. Charlie, of course, he eats his. He's motivated by food. Stanley always eats his meals, but he's not a lot motivated by food. Ellie Mae, not at all. Ellie Mae is not motivated by food whatsoever. Let's see. I have... Netflix is going to come out. I didn't write down the day. Do I have it written down over here? No, I didn't write down the date. But, let me see. Do I have it written down here? Okay, my YouTube is going to come out on the 6th. I have YouTube Premium, and the 20th. That will be internet, and these that I've been writing down come out on my visa. Also, I have to remember, I have a Prime channel here. I also have to remember this month, May, when did I pay? I get my Nova Scotia Power bill every other month, so there won't be one this time. So I will have we need to get dog food, which goes on the visa so we can get points. I will have my Kobo payment come out, but I didn't write down the date for that, and I didn't write down the date for Netflix, so we're gonna put that here so that I remember that. Also, cash, I will need my hair, which is $90, and nails that are $40. I will need budget money to play budget savings challenge, so that's $200, which I will bring home. Actually, Joel will, because I'm working tomorrow. He will go. We do banking on the 1st of the month, and that's pretty much the only banking that we do. Now, I also have to remember to do a cottage payment and income tax. Okay, so we have to remember that this month, and I think that is it for that. Now, let's go. These I think are all months, and I do like, there's 2 pages in between. I could actually do my budget there, and then I wouldn't have to worry about, that might be, but no, I'm going to save this for the breakdown at the end of the month, I think. So what we're going to do, I think I started a week here. Yeah, I did put some numbers down. So these are all the months, and then this would be the first week. I guess I put down some numbers. I must have been trying it out. And then see, I could do my budget here. So I like that. Okay, so the dates that I would need here are the 28th to the 4th. So let me grab some numbers. All right, I've got these right here. I think I'm going to use these numbers I saved from Princess Honey. Somewhere along the way, I used this kit. It was for a Hobonichi cousin, but I guess I saved some numbers out of here. I usually will do that. So because I'm going to put this on my desk, there probably won't be a whole lot of decorating, but you know me, we're gonna put something down. I'll just put maybe some washi and things like that because I want it to be quite functional. So, oh, my friend had a birthday and I did not call her. Too much going on, I guess, lately. So let's do this. I can get the 2 up here. There we go. Oh, it's not cut the best. There we go. So, yeah, we're gonna try this out and see how we like it. Because I do like the layout of this, and I'm thinking we'll take the 4 while it's talking to us and telling us to lift it up here. The 3 is not cut the best, but we get him up. There we go. So we'll do that. Do we want to put, let me see over here, do I have months? I think I do. I will need these. Oop, I'm wiggling my camera here. Where did I put my months? Thought they were there. That's okay. I have some, but they're silver. I don't want to use those. It's okay. We're going to go with this. So I had to work every day this week. So we're going to put another lobster district opened for us. So it's a busy time right now. So I went in for work and I will on Friday also, except for Saturday and Sunday. Let's see, do I want to put any other, I'm just going by my book here. It's been messy and scribbled on. Let's see, do I want to use this pen? Yeah, I think so. Okay. So, let's see. Joel had a phone appointment this day. And I went to vote this day. And Joel and I took a ride to look for Floki. That is my nephew's dog's name. I had a hard time to sleep because I was worried about him. And I did some book work here. Okay, and let's see. I pretty much worked until 3 o'clock. It was a long day, and I did a mail run. Now on Tuesday I went to look for Floki. Before work, and at 12 I had nails, and my sister came here. She was looking for Floki. We were debating if we should take the side-by-side in to go. The girls are done dance, but Maeve had Sarmu. I've explained Sarmu is a concert that the kids put on. Oh, I had subs. 454 subs this day. Thank you so much to those of you who have subscribed to my channel. I really appreciate it. I left work here. I had to get my braces. I broke my power chain and I had to go back today. So this morning I went to look for Floki. Thank goodness Ryan found him. I was starting to worry. I went to work until 12 today. I had a braces appointment so that they could fix my power chain again. I had to go sign our income tax returns were done. And I had a wallet from Poppy and Peonies in the mail. I wanted to try it out. Oh, it's a wallet on a string, to see about using it to come away. So, and then I did a bit of bookwork. And now I am filming for YouTube. So hello, this is today. Okay, so I won't have to go. Oh, I'm going to put a note here. Ryan found Floki. So I will work. Now tomorrow we are doing lunch with work. And I need to send Joel banking. I have to get him a list, and it will be payroll for Joel. And like I say, I do it once a month. And then I don't really know anything after that, other than I will be working on Friday. So I'm going to grab some. Okay, I think because we're using some pink, I'm going to use these. I think, does this one kind of go with that one? I think well, it's a little bit brighter green. That one's more peachy. Well, it's not that close. I think we're okay. So let's use that one. Oh, I think I found the exact one. Let me see. Is it this one? Or is that the peachy? Oh, that one's peachy. We're close, but we're okay. We're going to use this. Did I bump the camera here? Okay, so let's just use, just to get a little bit of color, and then we'll use the same one when I set up. So let's just, yeah, let's run this one across here just for some color, because, you know, we gotta have color on the pages or we won't use them. I know, it's hard to believe. It's hard to believe, but it's true. If we don't have pretty pages, we might not use them. So I'm going to leave this one open on my desk this week, and this will be the one that I use. We're going to do that. And we're going to run this one across here where we don't need anything. It's pretty close match. We are going to cut the page off here, and I will lift those. If they've been down too long, I will use some Goo Gone if I need to. Oops, that one doesn't want to tear. I'll try one more time. Yep, we can. And we're going to do the same thing at the 10 o'clock. Oop. And we're only going to run it across to Friday, so I don't really need the weekends blocked. There we go. And I don't know if I can lift this up. I don't know how long it's been down. I think these are actually from Aura Estelle. When you get the undated, yeah, I can take them up. When you get the undated, you can get these to do it yourself. So I must have at some point wanted to try. So we're just going to do this, and take it off. Like I say, this one, the week is almost over, so I don't really have many notes or to-do lists on that I need to recopy. But we will have that for the next planning week. So this will just be a little bit of an extra. There we go. Oop. There we go. It doesn't look too bad, I guess. And then we will put down one at the bottom because we don't really need. I have some stickers coming from Hobbs Sticker Co., the Rosy Life Planner. I do have still Harriet Wright design. Let me go over just a little bit more. I had ordered without realizing I had ordered the sticker kit and the mystery sticker kit without realizing, so I ended up with double stickers. So I contacted her and she very nicely canceled one of my subscriptions for me. So yeah, I've had extra stickers that we've been using, so I could just use one of those kits to set up the next week. So, and I'm going to put one of these up here because I don't really need to see this week. And it goes right there. I'm just going to take this off right there. There we go. And then I could put to do. Now, Esme still does have her piano because her recital will be in May sometime. So we still need piano. And I ordered some things for Griffin for his soccer. Tomorrow is my brother-in-law Frank's birthday. I don't really have, I didn't pull out any stickers, so we're just going to put down his birthday. I'll write it in blue so that it jumps out. So it'll be there. So we have that. So that will be my week here. And then this will be my spending tracker for the week. So I think I probably could use, some budget stickers. I wonder if I have any here right off. I had some, but I haven't used them in a while because I've just been drawing them myself. So that might be what I do again. Do I have, hold on one sec, I'm going to grab my envelope. No, I thought maybe I had some, but maybe I gave them away. Some budgeting stickers, but that's okay. If we don't have them right here, we'll make our own because, you know, that's how we roll. So let me see what I like to do. Now, I don't know how many, I don't know how many squares I would have to leave on this one. So let's decorate the top a little bit like this. Add a little bit of color to match the week. Now, I'm going to use blue, I think. So this would be the date, and this will be the description. Oops, I forgot the P. And this will be coming out, and this will be going in. So we're just going to roughly mark it out here. It doesn't have to be exact. And what I like to do is spending is we have each money that we spend each week. Right here, I'm going to leave a space like this, and this will be Visa, MasterCard, cash, and this will be debit. Oops, my thumbnail I didn't realize was sticking out here. That will bug me, so that has to go. So if it's coming out of our bank account, because I transfer money around a lot, because I'm not a big cash budgeter, what I do is, so what I'm going to do is here, I just make a list of what is going to come out. So let me flip over to this here. So I'm going to use blue still. Okay, on the 3rd, and it's going to come out of our debit account. It's going to be the bank. And then on the 6th, from our debit account is the bank. Again, these are just bank fees and insurances. On the 7th, it's insurance. These are life insurances and things like that. And it's another insurance. And on the 17th, it's another insurance. On the 6th, and it doesn't bother me that these aren't in any particular order. This is going to be my Visa, which is automatically paid each month. So that will be there. And then my YouTube on the 11th comes out. I think it's gone to $14.99. Sometimes it's $95, sometimes $99. And then on the 1st, cash for the budget, savings, and that will be $200. And then what I will do after that is I have a cottage payment, but I'm not exactly sure. I will write the date in when I have time to do it. And I do income tax because my husband is self-employed and he gets paid once a month. I pay him and I do his income tax at the same time. And then after that, I have our groceries and our gas and things like that. I use the Visa for, so I keep track. And pretty much, if I go to the grocery store, I pay my Visa. So it comes out of our grocery budget kind of thing. So I write it all down, and then I have a lot of ins and outs because I transfer money back and forth. Our bank is not close, so I don't bring cash, gather it up, and go back to the bank. I do the bank once a month. So we bring home cash for spending, and that's about it. So that's kind of how I set it up. Now I'm just looking on here. Joel had his car fixed. I don't have the bill yet, so that's going to have to be put in here too. And I don't put down our channels and things like that in here. I do have to come back over here though, because did I put FedEx? No. I'm going to have a FedEx bill. I'm going to put it up here on top of the dog food. Probably it's gonna come around the 16th or so. I got the Rosy Life subscription for stickers, and every month now I have to pay FedEx. So I love her stickers, but when my subscription runs out, I will have to start finding companies that are closer to me, easier. Oh, look, Stanley's hair comes everywhere I do, I'm sure. Yeah, he, oops, sorry. So I will keep a run and balance here. Whatever here, if I need to balance forward here. And then this part of the page is where I will tally up the week of groceries, gas, what spending money, so that we know what we have left for the next week. I do that over here. So, and these I'll carry over. Whatever isn't paid, I'll carry over to the next week, is kind of how I do it. Because, I mean, Joel and I have been married for, oh gosh, 38 years? Isn't that terrible? I'm going to have to look now that we have an anniversary coming this summer. So let me see if my, where's my calculator? 38 years. Yeah. So yeah, I had to stop and think. Yeah, so we've been kind of doing the same thing for years. He's always been a fisherman, and we've always had to carry money over until the next pay. So that's just something we got used to, and that's how we do it. So he'll get paid the first of the month, and then our budget is dependent on his payroll, not so much my payroll. That way, if I'm not working, it's okay. So we go from there. So I just carry things over weekly. So this is the month. This is how we're set up. My week is going to be like this, just kind of plain and easy to follow. My budget is here, and then in my next video I will set up the following week. This one has already been going for like 40 minutes, so that's just kind of how I do it, and I will set next week up probably on the weekend and carry things over from there. So I thank you so much for watching. Yet again, we're trying out another planner, but we are going towards the end result, and I'm thinking this could be one of my better ideas for a planner. So thank you so much for watching. Thank you very, very much to those of you who have subscribed to my channel. I appreciate your little comments you leave me down below. We're starting to have a lot of fun. There's a couple of people, hello, who comment almost every video. Thank you very much. And until next time, thank you so much for watching. Happy planning, my friends, and bye-bye.